another Kind of Magic from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Show you my hand, brother. Years ago when I was playing guitar and I was, at that time probably 11, 12 years old, and I'm just this kid who wanted to play guitar and be a rock star, whatever, like everybody is at that age. And I had two best friends, Louie and Mikey Uribe, and they lived down the street from me, and we've been hanging out since we were young kids. So one day, I don't know what happened, why, but eventually Louie bought a bass. I probably just bothered him about it until he bought a bass. So I started kind of helping them learn some of this music, and he started to play. And then Mikey, his younger brother, started playing guitar, and Mikey's the drummer now, but at the time he was playing guitar, and we all kind of learned together. It was one of those things. Nobody had played before other than myself, and at that point we were just hanging out in the basement jamming, Obviously we weren't playing out or whatever, we were just playing our favorite AC/DC songs and whatnot, and everybody started to learn and become better. At that point, my brother had joined back up into the band, and his name is Evan. He was playing keyboards. And we entered this local competition called Stars of Tomorrow, and we ended up winning in our division. And we were playing a lot of our rock and roll tunes, Jimi Hendrix, AC/DC, all that kind of more of the classic rock stuff. And then we just it started as rock and roll, and it just, over the past few years, it just slowly but surely went all the way to blues. We were adding more blues to our sets and more blues to our, our original songs. And then we added the harmonica player from Denver, Nick, because I had met him at a few jams that I'd been to where I'll go down to Denver or whatever, and you just get up and play with whoever is up there playing. And I met him at one of those, and he was playing with us here and there, and then once we started playing all blues, he just was added in. Now we play all blues all the time. Oh, in my heart there's something beating like a juju drum. What did you do to a hoodoo me? What have I done? You got me cuckoo, baby. Me cuckoo in the head. You got me cuckoo, baby. Yeah. I wish I would. Oh, Evan, hit me something. You I need you real bad. This love I have for you is driving me mad. You got me cuckoo, baby. Yeah, you do, baby. You got me cuckoo in my head. You got me cuckoo, baby. I was dead on me neck now. So how the whole Memphis thing started with the IBC is I didn't even know it existed, neither did any of the other guys. I met this guy and gal named Chick and Patty Cavallero, and Chick is the president of the Colorado Blues Society. And I was playing down there a lot at the time, so I entered this King of the Blues competition. He was one of the judges, and I played, and he really liked my playing, and so we got to talking, and he found out about my band and all that kind of stuff. And he's a really nice guy, so he started talking to us about the IBC. As we started doing more and more blues and getting better at it, we thought, well, maybe this is a good idea. So we started talking to him more about it, and we found out that Wyoming has never sent anybody to Memphis. We started contacting the people at the Wyoming Blues and Jazz Society that are down in Casper, and after a while they finally said, okay, come on down and we'll listen to you. So we packed up all of our stuff and went down to Casper and played for an audition type thing, and after about the first song, they decided, yes, we'll send you, because you have to be sponsored by a blues society to go. So then from there, we just started raising money and figuring how are we going to do this and all that.
I saw on my way down to the queue. You know, that's one of my favorite joints, y'all. And just to listen to a little blue. Well, I got 2 girls on my arm, and 2 more back on the shelf. Well, I got too many women to count, baby. And she's out here by herself. And I hold up my head. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? Nobody knows, baby. Ain't nobody know. Anybody know here in Memphis?
Well, we're not going there with hopes of winning, because I have to be somewhat real about it when there's 200 of the greatest blues bands in the country right now as far as unknown blues bands. A couple of, teenagers from Wyoming are not going to win. But we're going for the exposure and for the experience, because it's the largest gathering of blues musicians worldwide that's annual. I think we're all looking forward to just experiencing a city that is so full of music and musical history. I mean, because that's one of the places where the blues kind of manifested itself.
Just that whole area just bleeds in to the music, and it's so lively that you can't say it's fake, because it's clearly not.
And the people down there appreciate good music and blues because they're, like I said, that's one of the places where it didn't come from there, but it spent a lot of time building up there. To me, it's interesting to hear. I've never been somewhere like this where there's somebody from everywhere playing the blues, but it's going to be interesting to hear the blues that comes from the different areas, because we're all influenced by the same blues, but what we do with it is going to differ based on the band from Wyoming and the band from, St. Louis or New Jersey or whatever. Everything's going to have a little bit of a different flavor, even if they're trying to imitate country blues or Chicago blues. It's going to all feel a little bit different because of where they're coming from. The competition, as far as winning or losing, is not why we're going. It rarely crosses my mind when I'm thinking about that. I think about experiencing the music, experiencing playing on Beale Street and possibly B.B. King's Club and stuff, and the exposure that we're going to get to important people and people from all over the place. That's what's important to me. I mean, I think we would all be in agreement. It's not about winning or losing, partially because we know we're not going to win, but still.
Yeah, we're just there to play and to listen, and it'll just be fun. We're not, like when we're playing, I'm sure I'm not going to be thinking, oh, I hope we win this one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be soaking it up. It's just the experience.
That kills the blues, man, if you're just focused on winning. Blues is about losing,
But I don't think I'm the only one who has the key. Oh, yeah. another Kind of Magick. We are another Kind of Magick from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Please purchase this CD over at the Handy Bar. Thank you.